So I just watched Mating Season and
Liv! Oh, hey, buddy!
yeah, that's enough. Thank you. Mating Season is a Netflix original from the Big Mouth crew, making this their third production thus far. No, I'm sure you could tell that by the animation alone. I wasn't going to review this show just based off of how lazy the concept seemed and again how much of a turnoff the animation was.
What the hell is that?
But I had a wild twinge of curiosity strike me. That and Instagram would not stop advertising the show to me. You'd think with a title like Mating Season, I'd be able to get away from the ads. No such luck. But getting back to the show, yeah, I already kind of knew what to expect from the show just off the few previews that I've seen, and again, the pain of enduring the first 5 seasons of Big Mouth when they came out. Don't ask why I was so invested, I couldn't tell you either. Mating Season is about, well, pretty much what the title suggests. They don't try to catfish you with a broader plot than animals cracking each other, like Brickleberry hasn't already told these same jokes a million times over a decade ago. Mating Season was somehow exactly the show I thought it'd be, and yet still so perplexing on the other side of the coin. It managed to be a raunchy, sex-driven, sweaty, and drama-filled slog just like its sister shows, Big Mouth and Human Resources, with plots more generic and predictable than ever in the big 2026. But with later episodes, you start to grow more tolerable and, dare I say, attentive to the storylines? Don't get me wrong, the show overall is still way too concerned with that to be a show that gets watched in heavy rotation or hell, even watched again for me. Meaning if I didn't review shows for fun, I probably wouldn't have a reason to watch this ever. But yeah, I will give the show props and say that some of the episodes in the latter half, even while some of the side plots were still pretty meh, the main plots were at the very least interesting to see play out. But the latter half of the season being tolerable honestly raises more problems in my head. The show can't decide whether it wants to be a modern Family Guy clone where there's no redeemable characters, sex driving the major plots, and no nuance or subtlety, or a show like Tuca and Birdie that can actually manage having realistic and whimsical stories without making the audience feel uncomfortable or like a toddler. Because dude, the humor, if you even want to call it that, is so lopsided in this show, it's not even funny. It's a mix of animal facts that devolve into saying the nastiest stuff ever.
Yeah, express your anal glands all over my goddamn pal.
Horrible animal puns that wouldn't even make a Discord mod laugh.
My wife here, she's a total shrew.
That's our little joke. We're shrooms.
And genuine absurdity.
And I'm gonna crank it.
Sometimes it works, maybe a tenth of the time it works. My face usually switches between scrunched up from the overly detailed sex scenes or the stink eye from the sit-down comedy of the Big Mouth team. While I can't say that this show has no redeeming qualities, you'd be better off trying to find the good plots of Mating Season in other shows. They have a couple of good ideas concerning complex relationship dynamics, but the humor and maturity of most of the characters prevents any storylines from resolving in a meaningful way. And besides, this is like the third time that they're doing this. It's literally turning into like a Brickleberry situation where all these shows are just the same recycled nonsense, bro. Like, y'all have to come up with better ideas than just sex and penis. I'm over it. If your curiosity was even slightly piqued like mine, do yourself a favor and stay away from this show. I think that's a good place to stop though. I'll talk more in depth about the plots in my 10-minute pitch video that I do. Trust me, I didn't sit through this entire season just for me to only get one video out of it. I'm gonna stretch as much as I can. Let me know what you guys thought if you did see the season or if you guys were thinking about it. You know, any thoughts concerning the show. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's short, but you know, just kind of getting my first thoughts out there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day.